levels. So levels specifically. So you need to know how to actually get these, not just copy mine. And there's many ways you can get levels, absorption, fair value gap, weekly opening price, things like that. But, in terms of your levels, they're going to look something like this. So these are my levels. So there's different ways to get levels. You need to have rules around how you get your levels. But what you want to see is, okay, this is a fair value gap from Friday, previous low of the week. That's a level. So let's just label this again. So for those who understand how I get levels, you'll begin to understand the logic here, or how I sort of do this. So this is very important for you to do. So if you're approaching the charts with your levels, you may as well close your laptop and go to the casino, basically. Now, how we get levels is like this. So key level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then up top we have 6 over here. Let's get all 6, because this is quite an important topic. I get so many questions on this, so I want to make this crystal clear. Right, so these are the levels that I'm looking at, right? So it's important to note that we have a dealing range structural high over here. And now I'm not drawing a structural low here just yet, because these are actually equal lows. Now, what do I mean by that specifically? Let's kind of dive into Friday's price action. So just looking here, we have our levels. So feel free to just, map these out. So you have the prices on the right. So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, right? Feel free to kind of map those out. But this is 1. Now, if we break above 2, if we get to 2 and we break above 2, this will be a confirmed structural low, right? This would then be a confirmed structural low, right? So this here. Now, what that means specifically is this. This is the structural high. This is the structural low. And so what that means is we then would want to take longs from 2 to 3, 3 to ideally 5, we want to skip 4 because it's near the equilibrium. So for those who understand what that is, then from 5 we want to be longing up to 6, and then from 6 we'll dump. So we'll either dump from 6, or we may even dump from 5, because last week we dumped from 5, the week before we dumped from 5, the week before that we closed and dumped from 5, and we gapped down here. So price was holding as demand, and then we held as supply. So it's a very reactive zone in the market. So when I talk about key levels, when I talk about zones, you actually need to know what these are, right? And there's ways to get them, and there's ways to trade around them. So again, don't go into any trading session trading blind. Just close your laptop and go to the casino. But these are my levels for those who asked specifically.